this happen?
About 3 this morning.
Area commander arrived yet?
No, but your station commander just did.
Right, jump up?
Yeah.
We're just about to have a Dockland Development compulsory purchase order slapped on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Stanley talks to himself.
Must have done. It's just around the corner from the station, and it was well underway when we turned up.
Welcome back.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, how's it been?
All right. How was the course?
Hurry up, Kev.
Jaffa, just forget it. No gene, no performance. Sorry. Well, thanks a million. You really landed me in it.
What's up, Jaffa? Well, it's my old gran's 90th birthday soon. I was going to spring a surprise do for her and her mates at the old folks' home. June was going to lead the singing. Just a few old tunes, golden oldies. My old man said, follow the van, don't have any more, Mrs. Moore, you know, that kind of thing. Now I'm stuck with a bloody great cake and no bloody turn.
Pity my old granddad kicked the bucket. He'd have stepped into the breach with a turn for you. He did magic. The great Marvello. He was a pro. I still got his gear indoors. Box of tricks, suit. Quite handy with a bit of magic myself, actually. Took it in at the master's knee when I was a nipper. Sleight of hand, spot of illusion, mind reading, that kind of thing, you know.
You're wrong.
Yeah, well look, I ain't practiced since I was a nipper. I'm a bit rusty.
I'll be in touch.
How you doing, Jose?
All right, who was it?
Oh, what's up, Jose? You look a bit flushed.
Get off my bed. Go on, get off. Go on. Off my bed. And you get off. Off.
Oh, he used to call himself the Great Marvello. In show business for years. Well, all right, Joe. Just when show business was show business. Had a great act. You know, some of what he did couldn't actually be explained by science. Who? My granddad.
Yeah.
In the business, they used to call him the Magical Tom. See, he used to come on stage, right, in top hat and tails, immaculate white spats and gloves. He walked on like that, he'd go, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. I am the Great Marvello. Prepare to be amazed. And then he'd start to take off his gloves. And from the tip of each finger, he'd miraculously conjure a billiard ball. Ooh. And when he had 10 balls in his hands, he'd throw them all up in the air like that. And then, one by one, he'd make them all miraculously disappear.
Shame you can't do that with yours. Save yourself a lot of trouble.
you got a frog in your throat?
No, sir. There's just a couple of points I neglected.
Shut up.
Coffee?
Please, white 2 sugars.
He got out of the wrong side of bed this morning. Clayton round.
Who wants him?
Just say Dorothy, Alf's girl. He'll know who it is.
You ever thought of joining a literary circle?
Oh, you mean my Form 10 report, sir?
Was that what it is? I strained my sciatic nerve just lugging the bloody thing about.
Well, I had to give a comprehensive description of what happened, sir.
You could have given a comprehensive description of what happened on the back of a matchbox. You screwed up! And you know why you screwed up? Because you didn't have the confidence of your station officer. If you had, he'd never have taken charge of the incident.
Frankly, sir, I doubt Station Officer Tate has respect for any senior officer. In my experience, he regards himself as a law unto himself. But as I maintained there, if I'd remained in charge of the incident, the rescue would have been effected just as efficiently, in no more time, and without risking the lives of civilians and fire crews. I can't prove that, of course, because Mr. Tate took the incident from my hands. But by calling off the rescue until the loose scaffolding above the site of the accident was securely lashed, I was acting strictly within operational procedures. And by ignoring operational procedures and taking charge of the incident from my hands, Station Officer Tate was guilty of rank insubordination.
Could he be dismissed?
Could be. Or demoted, or fined, or transferred and demoted.
Or transferred and fined.
I wish someone would bloody transfer you.
That's another trick you've done, transference. Don't you worry, I'm thinking about it. Sometimes I'd rather be in another country rather than banged up here with you.
Yeah, no other country would have you. You're the sick man of Europe.
He could put his ideas into other people's minds.
Who are we talking about now?
His granddad.
Well, he might just get a good rollicking.
Come on, get back to work, you lot.
I wonder what he'll get.
A fireman was almost drowned when he was officer in charge of the station. The tribunal will have him hung, drawn and quartered.
Oh, he could do that.
What?
Saw people in half and stick them back together again.
Must have broke your heart after those years of slog, eh? Still, with any luck, I suppose you might cop a nice little package from the insurance, eh?
Sir? Yes, sir. Station Officer Tate. The commander will see you now.
Thank you.
Look at this. All glam and gift wrapped. It must be Christmas. Sorry to keep you waiting, darling.
Hello, Bev. Long time no see.
You're telling me. How's your dad? Don't tell me. Choked you got hitched to that geezer.
think your mum was. Or the whole manor was, including me. I had the real hots for you, babe.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
As a matter of fact, I do, yeah.
New place is great.
Not bad, not bad. We're getting there. Hey, your Barnet wants doing. Don't get it done round the corner. Right then, darling. What can I do for you?
I saw your ad for a cocktail waitress in the local paper.
I'm deeply disappointed in you, Station Officer Tate. Man of your mature years and experience. I've been buried under an avalanche of complaints about you from that young man. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Turned a blind eye. I thought there's a clash of personalities at Blackwall. Give it time, iron itself out. And now this!
No, darling. This job is not for you. Your dad wouldn't like it. You wiggling your bum about this bar? Getting touched up by a lot of squiffy, lustful punters?
Bev, I'm a big girl now. It's not up to him. I'm desperate for cash.
What about your old man?
It's not up to him either.
Oh, I see. Poverty come through the door, did it? And love flew out the window.
I hope I don't have to remind you how lucky you are that this matter's being dealt with here on the island and not at a full discipline hearing.
I appreciate that, sir.
You say in here that you took charge of the incident because you considered your station commander's judgment was at fault.
On that occasion.
It's not up to you to question the judgment of a senior officer. It is your duty to obey your senior officer. There's no reason on the face of this earth why you should not obey the orders of your senior officer.
Sir, if I'd held back the crews until the scaffolding was lashed, the river would have come in and the blokes would have been drowned.
Whether that was the case or not, you are totally out of order in being insubordinate to a senior officer in front of his own junior officers and many members of the public. Would you expect that sort of behaviour from your own junior officers? Oh, I should bloody well hope not. You called him inept in front of one of his own junior officers. Nothing but insolence from you. That's what he says he's had since he first arrived at Blackwall. He says you're rude and cavalier with members of the public. That you neglected to implement a physical fitness program which he had implemented.
Sir, we've been on the run almost non-stop since...
Don't interrupt! You're more concerned with your own popularity than the discipline of your watch. That you ran Blackwall like a bloody, broody hen. In short, Station Officer Tate, your station commander considers as a leader you're a disaster who should be dismissed the service forthwith. Well?
It's down to a clash of styles and personalities. We kicked off on the wrong foot.
This is a fire and rescue service, not a bloody computer dating agency! You work with who you're put to work with! But since you're so sensitive to Station Commander Scasey's vibrations, perhaps you'd like to be transferred to the other side of London from him. How does the northeast area grab you? And perhaps he's right. Perhaps you should be dismissed. Perhaps your old-fashioned paternalistic style of leadership is at variance with the modern image of the service. Get out. He described you as a dinosaur, Sidney.
God knows what that makes me.
Any idea what's going to happen to you, Gov?
No.
Come in.
Well, as you probably gathered, I got a good rollicking from the area commander. Some of which I think was pretty well deserved. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm sorry we kicked off on the wrong foot. Anyway, that's in the past. I don't know what you'll decide to do, but we've still got to work together.
For the time being.
Well, whatever happens, no hard feelings.
Shut the door on your way out.
Cheers. We'll see 10 guys.
You lads at that shop blaze next door?
No, White Watch. Can I top you two up?
Yeah. Cheers. Did you know the chap who owned the shop, Ray?
Yeah, rotten luck. 20 years he must have had that place.
Mind you, business has hit rock bottom since this Docklands development thing. Well, the yuppies, they don't want a corner shop, do they? Shop at Harrods, I expect.
I suppose your cap must have taken a bit of an hammering and all.
Yeah. His old dad had it before him. Quite a thriving little concern it was when the doctor was still here. I've been in the flat above it for 30 years.
Still paying the same rent too, you old bugger.
He don't open it for more than a couple of hours now. Thinking of putting it on the market, ain't you, Ray? Of course, the only market round here now is the old DDB.
It's not a sleazy drinking hole. And Bev Clayton is not a pimp. He's a friend of my family. I've known him since I was this high.
Why do you always have to exaggerate everything I say? Did I say you was a pimp? No. All I said was I don't like the idea of you working in some sleazy hole. And what really winds me up is that you're going to be working in some bar at night.
You work nights?
It's my job.
Yeah, well, this is going to be my job. I want to work nights because I'm sick and tired of being banged up here on my own while you're out working nights. Tony, it's something to do. Something social to look forward to. Something to look nice for.
How about looking nice for me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the great Marvello. Prepare to be amazed. Thank you.
Oh, no. Look at that.
You want to come up and use my blower to call the bill?
What's the use? I'll board it up. My old dad, if he'd lived to see this. Talk about riches to lags.
Come the revolution, Ray.
By the way, Ernie, don't think I'm trying to shift you, old lad, but have you come to any decision about moving in with your sister in Epping? Only, I mean, you ain't getting any younger, and it is a bit like World War I round here.
Yeah. I know I've got to go. I'll tell her yes when I go down and stop with her next weekend.
Good night, Annie.
Night, Ray. Come on, Pip.
Where have you been?
Where the hell do you think I've been this time of night? Coming to Main Streets looking for you. Where you been?
Just walked about a bit. I came back here and you weren't here, so I went out looking for you. Just come back.
Well...
15 quid a night. Cash. £300 a month, plus tips. That's a deposit on a house in no time at all. It's just your pride, that's all.
Oh, I could do it on my own, obviously. I mean, I have been prominent in no end of functions in my time, but he always had a lady assistant.
Who?
My granddad, the great Marvello.
Oh, I get the picture. Some nubile little tart in a G-string with a couple of gold tassels.
No, my gran used to do it. In a long taffeta cocktail frock and elbow-length gloves. Don't suppose you want to be my lady assistant?
Read my mind.
Oh, munkin' little Will. What size dress you take?
Look, Bert, she's not going to live forever. She's 90 years old. She's been through 2 world wars. And you know what they're like, the old folk. They really appreciate them old tunes. And you are such a classy tunesmith.
You don't seem to understand, Jaffa. I'm a human being, not a computer. In order to sing with any sort of conviction, I've got to feel like singing. And I don't feel like singing. Because my wife's recent disloyal behaviour has totally wrecked my faith in human nature. I could no sooner sing in public without her accompanying me on the piano than I could blow bubbles out of my ears.
You know, I should imagine you're quite an attractive woman when you take that overall off.
Ow! Jean, the worst thing you can do when there's marital discord is not talk about it. Sydney, for instance. Now, he's worried about what's going to happen because of this insubordination thing hanging over him. Well, naturally, he gets tetchy and bad-tempered, but I don't let him bottle it up. I keep prodding him and nagging him till he tells me what's up. Well, that way it's all out in the open and aired.
There is nothing up with Bert except jealousy. He's jealous because I am playing a lead in The Student Prince and he's not. And he wants me to resign because Dominic is playing The Student Prince. What he seems to be incapable of grasping is Dominic is so superior to him. His voice is superior. He's superior looking. And he's such a... How can I put it? He's such a distinguished and well-read man.
But Sydney said Bert's talking about leaving home.
He won't leave. Who'd have him? And I'm not resigning from Pops. Bert has got to understand is I am not just his wife. I have dreams and ambitions of my own.
Look, Mags, I'm not asking you to do a strip. All I'm saying is why not help me bring a little bit of sunshine into some old folks' lives? It's only a 10-minute spot.
What would I have to wear?
Something long and smart.
I do have a little black designer number I never got to wear on my Nile cruise last year. What would I have to do?
Drift about looking attractive, hand me tricks, maybe get sawn in half. No, that's for the future. I wouldn't even dream of attempting that now. Not unless I perfected it.
got orders from area staff to collect some gear.
Not the Govs.
No, all station commanders.
They must be transferring him.
Right then.
Go on, take a card. Any card.
Les, we've already done this 23 times and you still haven't got it right.
I know, but practice makes perfect. Go on, take a card. Right, memorise it. Put it back in the pack. That is your card.
No, nowhere near.
Oh, hang on. Take another card. So, what exactly is happening to him?
Looks like he's been moved sideways.
Moved sideways where?
Northeast area.
Yeah, well, it's the Gulag Archipelago as far as I'm concerned, Gov.
There but for the grace of God, John. There but for the grace of God.
It's going to be a real wrench leaving here after all these years. He's going to find it takes a bit of getting used to, even if it is countrified.
Can't you find somewhere else to live around here?
What, a £300,000 flat?
It's a bloody sin if you ask me.
I know it's no consolation, Ernie, but me and my missus are in the same boat.
Well, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go?
My sister in Epping. I was going down this weekend, but I think I've got the flu coming on.
We'll wrap up warm and stay in bed. Anyway, it's a long journey at your age.
Yeah, and the cold gets right into my old bones.
Another rum and pet for the gentleman, please.
Oh, tar. And the dog will have half a pint of Guinness and a packet of bacon-flavoured crisps.
I knew you'd got nothing to worry about, really.
Oh. So who was it I kept bumping into downstairs, making cups of tea and bacon sandwiches when I couldn't sleep nights?
Madam, please. Thank you. There we sir.
Thank you.
The area commander's known you for years. You come up through the service together. He knows how you operate.
He called me a dinosaur. Scase.
Well, it's a good job I didn't come face to face with him. I would have boxed his ears.
There we are, sir.
Did you see Jean?
Yeah. Sydney, I don't think she's having an affair with this Dominic bloke. I just think she wants to fulfil herself. Sydney? Well, I'm thinking of asking for a transfer from control and going into the careers section. For a start, I wouldn't have to work nights. So I'd be at home when you didn't have to work nights. Spend more time together. Well, see, I wouldn't be stuck in control. I'd be out and about. See, careers visit job centres, schools, meet the public.
And kids.
Yeah, it was very comprehensive. They covered virtually every aspect of the job. Operational procedures, discipline.
We'll be calling you Gov if you go on like this. I wonder what the lads would call a female station officer.
I dread to think.
I don't really understand why you went in that course anyway.
Well, she wants promotion, don't she? Learn more about her job. It's more than her brothers ever did.
It's daft feminist nonsense, if you ask me.
Oh, come on, June, don't start. She laid on a smashing meal for us, and straight away you start.
Well, she's already got one broken marriage behind her. What happens if she wants to get married again and have kids? Does she jack the job in? And who's going to marry her? I don't say a fireman. They don't marry career women. They want women who are going to stay at home and bring up their kids.
If what you're trying to say, as usual, is that a woman's place is in the home, preferably under a man, well, I never did fancy the missionary position.
Josie, that's enough.
Right. Take a card. Any card. Memorise it. Replace it in the pack. Quick shuffle. And that was your card. No? Oh. Let's try again.
Come on. You know she doesn't mean it. She just worries about you. She just wants you to be happy.
No, she wants me to make her happy. Patch it up with Jerry, have more grandchildren for her. What I want, what makes me happy, doesn't matter.
Well, look at it from her point of view. She married a fireman. All her sons are firemen. She has one daughter. What happens? The daughter becomes a fireman. Woman. She wants a girl she can have something in common with, have a natter with, go shopping with.
So I'm a disappointment to her. But she's an even bigger disappointment to me.
Well, let's just try it one more time, eh? Take a card. Memorise it. Place it in the pack. Quick shuffle. That was your card.
Yeah.
Ah! I've cracked it! I've cracked it! No applause, please. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the great Marvello.
The great marshmallow.
Prepare to be amazed. I am the master of illusion. The prince of bafflement. Thank you. I am the genius of thaumatology. Hold up, please, madam. I am the king of wonderments. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, as you know, I'm going to be doing a bit of a magic turn for Jaffa's Grand's 90th tomorrow. Maggie's going to be assisting me, but as she's not here tonight, I'm going to need a bit of hand with the next trick. So, if you could pass that amongst the audience, please. Now, I want you all to examine this very carefully and make absolutely sure I cannot possibly see through it. I am going to have to ask for complete and utter silence because I do require all my concentration. Because I'm about to embark upon an experiment in telepathy that has, as yet, to be proved by the foremost brains of science. Blindfold me, please. Quick opera. Now, I must remind you that I do require complete and utter silence. Complete and utter silence, please, lady and gentlemen. I do require all of my powers for this illusion. Now. Now then, lady and gentlemen, if you could... Lady and gentlemen?
Come on, Max. I want to get a bit of rehearsal in. What do you call that?
That is perfectly good convenience food.
It may be perfectly good and convenient for you, Jean, but my insides are finding it increasingly inconvenient. My duodenum's getting ulcers on its ulcers. And my colon's been tying itself in knots for weeks just trying to process that junk. Junk food. That's all I get from you now.
I am late for my Pop's costume fitting.
And you've got a rehearsal tonight. And this is my point. How can you possibly give all that time to Pops and fulfill your wifely duties to me?
Look, if you think I am resigning from Pops just because you are suffering from jealousy and mild flatulence, you can think again. Anyway, I thought you were leaving home.
Oh, I am. Don't worry. Just as soon as I found somewhere to go.
Ha! Promises, promises.
What's happened to you?
I took a couple of Valiums and had a couple of double gins.
Why?
I've never been a magician's assistant before.
Drunk and drugged, that's all I need. Come on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great Marvello.
You remind me of Norman Vaughan. No. Oh, what's his name? Who did he say he was?
The great Marvello.
The great who?
Marvello, Gran, Marvello.
Prepare to be amazed. If you could just hold that for me, madam. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I am the master of illusion. The prince of bafflement. The genius of thaumatology. The king of wonderment. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce my beautiful lady assistant, Raymonda. My beautiful lady assistant, Raymonda!
Is she a member of royalty?
No, Gran, it's his beautiful lady assistant, Raymonda.
I'm going to skip the telepathy blindfold bit and go straight into the cards. Give her a card.
What?
Give the old girl a card. A card!
Usual.
Please. Ain't seen old Ernie about for a couple of days.
Huh? Oh, no, he's got to stay with his sister in Epping.
So what did Dot say?
Oh, she was laughing, really. She couldn't get...
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. Get cake in her ears, cake up her nose, cake in her hair. Women. The all was there. Don't flaming well trust them because they're going to let you down.
Well, this is it. Jean's disloyalty's really gutted me. Women.
All right. Give me one good reason why Jean should resign from Pops, just because you did.
It's a question of principle.
Yeah. Yeah, a woman is supposed to stand by her man. It says so in the marriage service. I think it also says a woman should stand by her man right through the Bible.
This is the Country and Western Bible, is it?
Well done,
You all right, Joe?
Yeah, he's alive.
You all right, Joseph? Keep breathing.
Yeah, he's all right. Let's get him out of here. I'll get his legs.
All in one, yeah?
Hold on.
All him up then.
Okay. Up.
Yep, up. Swing him round.
Hold on, hold on.
Go on
Joyce,
then.
I'm here.
Turn him.
Pass him to me. Okay.
Ready, Kev? Okay, get back in there, Killers, now. There we go.
Step in. Is he all right, Kev?
He's breathing up.
Just about to put his head.
Well, ventilate and get your sets on.
You all right?
I couldn't breathe.
Sooner we move you in with your sister, the better, eh? Honey? You'll be all right.
All right, we'll see you later, Annie, okay?
Was it you?
Yeah.
Well done, Joseph.
All off now, Gov. Woof.
Always I'll dream of
Right, you. Right, you.
Off him?
I've left Jean. Need somewhere to stay.
Sub. The Maddox hearing is next week. The presenting officer wants me for questioning.
We can't talk about it.
No. But I've been thinking. Well, I know it can't be easy for you, having it hanging over your head, not knowing what the outcome will be. So anytime you fancy a drink, not to discuss the Maddox case, but, well, yeah, just to chill out, really, and give me a shout, yeah?
Cheers, Tone.